Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nirma Darling, and today we're gonna be doing a natural hair video. Now you guys know I typically am more so on the wig side, but I did go natural just for a few days until I put my braids back in. So I wanted to show you guys how to get this mega puff on short 4Z hair. So if you are interested in how to get this style with no extensions added, go ahead and keep on watching. I'm gonna put y'all onto game and all the little things you gotta do to get your hair like this. So definitely keep on watching. So y'all, this is my hair. I like to joke and say I have 4Z hair because this is what it feels like, okay? It's very tightly coiled, and I just came out the shower and washed it, and as you can see, very, very tightly coiled. This is real 4C hair, okay? So this is kind of just like a close-up. It's pure coils, okay? And then you guys know I wear half wig, so you can kind of see that damage up front, unfortunately. But I have been wearing my mini braids for almost a year, and I would definitely say it is getting there in terms of length, and like my ends are not splitting as much. So it's definitely getting there. And as you can see, my hair shrinks really, really bad. Like if this was blown out, my afro would be twice the size, but right now it's not. So I am just gonna go ahead and do my prep for my pineapple. And you guys will see what I do and what I use. So I typically like to start with aloe water. I love using aloe water over regular water because it leaves my hair feeling way more hydrated. And now you can find this at like the beauty supply or anything like that. Then I use the African Pride leave-in conditioner, and then I use this brush. This brush doesn't have those little like circular bulbs at the end, so it won't snag my hair, which is amazing. And I literally just section off my hair into pieces that's not too big. Now for this part, what I'm doing is just trying to get that product in there, detangling my hair, and I'm going to twist it. So essentially, I'm just getting it prepared to air dry, and instead of just letting it air dry with no product inside of it, I try to add product, detangle, and twist just so that it's soft and more manageable when I do decide to start styling it. And this is how I've been air drying my hair for years since I was a little girl. I've been natural ever since I was a little girl, never had a relaxer. And I did go through different stages. I had locks at one point. I had really, really bad heat damage. I had short hair at one point, like shorter than this. So I've had many stages of natural hair, and right now I'm just on the journey of growing my hair back out, which has been amazing because I am able to see the length, and one of these days I'll definitely make a video for you guys. But this is how it's looking. I make sure to add a good amount of product in there, and it's so funny because these past few days, one of my videos has been going viral on TikTok about my hair texture, and I assumed it was 4C, and it looks like a lot of people are saying it's 4B, which makes sense. I've always assumed it was 4C because of how thick it was. But hey, I don't know, maybe have a combination of both. Anyways, I go in with my oil, my castor oil, and I just rub it into my hair. Now you guys know I typically make my own oil. I do need to buy the ingredients to get back into that before the start of the year. And now this is what it looks like the next day. A total mess. Okay, I done slept on this, wore a wig over it, and it's time for me to do something to it. Now, usually I like to blow dry it just to get a little bit more length. Now, you really don't have to do this step. And because my hair is like super moisturized right now, it was really easy to just pass through, and my hair wasn't that wet. It was kind of damp. So air drying it first and then blow drying is kind of my little technique to getting my hair more puffy and longer, instead of that tight coily state that it's usually at. And essentially I'm stretching out my hair so that as I'm doing my styles and messing with it, it's not gonna tangle as much, which is really, really good because the overall goal when it comes to hair growth is gonna be length retention and then also just maintaining your ends, okay? So as you guys can see, those ends are really healthy. I had just got a trim not too long ago, so everything is just going into order. Now, this is my absolute favorite product. Pause and screenshot if you need to, okay? You can get her right at CVS. I love, 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 love this thing on my hair. It keeps it moisturized. I use it on a almost daily basis, like at night when I tuck my hair away. So I just use a little bit. I run that through my hair, making sure to really focus on the ends. Then I go in with some castor oil and apply that over the lotion. That way, it's keeping my hair, it's sealing in that moisture. And this combination is actually perfect because it doesn't cause any type of product buildup, any type of whiteness or anything like that. So, holy grail, that Gold Series buttercream, you can literally get it at CVS for under $10 and some oil, and you have the perfect braid out. So, I braid my hair, and then towards the end, I just like to twist it up just so I can have a little bit of like a curl pattern. And now with this braid out, I'm not looking for perfection. As you guys can see in the back, it is looking crazy and it is a-okay. Really, I'm just trying to get some more moisture into my hair after blow drying it and adding some type of like texture to my hair, because right now it's blow dried, so it's a little straight. And for the pineapple or the high puff, I want it to be, more puffy and less straight, right? So I just go ahead and add plaits throughout my entire hair, and I try to get those plaits really tight, but the sections really aren't that big. Okay, and this is my last plait, and you can kind of see how it's looking. Now with this, honestly, you can have this, like you can wear your hair like this if you're one of those girls putting a ponytail, or you can wear it under a wig, which I did end up wearing this under a wig. And then I just like to finish off with a little bit of oil on top just to seal all of that moisture in. Remember, when it comes to type 4 hair, natural hair, 4B, 4C, 4A, whatever, you want to make sure that you are getting a lot, okay? Emphasis on a lot of moisture, because that is what's going to get you right. Now, this is funny because this is the next day, and y'all, it's been 3 days, okay? It is a 3-day process to get my hair to be like fluffy and just flowy. So I went ahead and took those braids out, and that's kind of what it's looking like. It's looking kind of frizzy, but that is a-okay. And you can see in the front where I have like heat damage and how that braid out pattern just doesn't look right. So I got this pick from Dollar Tree, and I'm just picking out the roots, and then at some point I just end up picking it entirely out because I hated the way it looked, honestly. Like, I feel like this braid out would have been better if it was on freshly washed hair, which is something I do want to attempt. And that's kind of what it was looking like, just a hot mess. And I was like, you know what, I gotta get in here and fix it, okay? So I went ahead and just kept picking and try to envision it in a high puff. And as you guys can see, the ends are way too pointy, okay? So I went in with a pantyhose. I cut one of the legs off, and I am just gonna go ahead and put this into a pineapple and make it work. So this is what it's looking like. And honestly, I had to go in with some water to revert some of my hair back. Now, it is large, but as you can see, the ends are just way too straight. So I'm going to have to go in, spray it, tuck, and scrunch. That is going to be the technique for this if you do decide to blow dry your hair. And if you guys look at like my main picture and on my page, the pineapple, as days go on, it gets coilier and tighter and just looks better. So yeah, y'all, this is my go-to natural hairstyle. Just this really cute high puff, and that is the process to get it. A lot of moisturization and patience, scrunching, and water, and you will have you the cutest puff ever. And of course, you can tackle this however you want to, but if you like the video, definitely like, comment, subscribe, send this to your friends, your family, and I really hope to see you guys in my next video. And if you aren't subscribed, don't be fake. Go ahead and subscribe. We talk all things self-care, self-love, self-improvement. And I would love to have you a part of this ever-growing community. Peace.